G'day and welcome back to the Northbourne Repair Cafe YouTube channel. Today's video shows us replacing a carburettor on a lawnmower. It's the first time we've done a video in the shed outside of the study here, and so you will notice a few problems with the video and the audio quality. But I hope it's useful or entertaining at least. Thank you for joining us. G'day all. Today we've got an attempted repair at an old Victa lawnmower, 4-stroke lawnmower. The model number I'll just show you on the top there. Hopefully you can see that okay. Victa V40. So this has been sitting in my yard for probably, I'd say, a couple of years now. Not very well looked after, unfortunately, in my yard, but it was off the side of the road. I just haven't had time to look at it. So a couple of weeks ago I pulled the carburettor apart and gave it a bit of clean. Tried to put it back together again and get it working, but didn't fire up. So today what I'm going to do is replace it with a new carburettor. Here's the kit as delivered from AliExpress. It's got gaskets. Looks like 2 fuel filters. Also in the box is obviously the carburettor, which we'll have a look at in a sec. And this kit comes with new fuel hose with clips and spark plugs. So overall, quite a good kit. This is about $23 for the whole kit. So the carburettor itself, nothing particularly special. Casting quality looks fine. Would say it's up to the same standard from the outside as what the original was. What it does have is an inbuilt fuel cutoff, which is useful. So we'll start by just removing the filter cover. You can see it's a new filter in there. Oops, almost lost the mower. And then we've got to get to these 2 bolts, so just bear with me. So just comparing the 2 carburetors there, not identical, but they do look like they will be compatible. We've got a slightly different moulding around this section here, or casting I should say, around there, but the interfaces look compatible. We've got a fuel cut-off switch, or valve I should say, on there, which is not on the old one. Other than that, just try and balance that up on its ends. So balance that up on its end, you can see that we've got compatible linkages, well, it looks like compatible linkages there for the carburettor and the governor, etc. So I think we'll be right. The fuel connection is slightly different location, but still on the same, roughly same side, and that bit of fuel hose, the thing's going to be pretty useless for a replacement. Luckily the original doesn't look too bad, but you can see there's the original, there's the replacement. The original actually has a flared end, and it's actually in the hose. It's not just because it's been used a lot. It is a special purpose hose that sort of transitions from the fat to the thin line as it goes along. But it's still got enough flexibility in it to be usable, so I'm going to reuse that. Okay, so after that false start, I pulled the starter coil apart and gave it a clean. Now, hopefully it's running a lot smoother now than it was, and we'll give it a go. Okay, let's check. Yep, should be enough fuel there. So you can see we're still learning our skills with videoing, particularly in that environment where there's lots of background noise and other things going on, but also camera position, not quite lined up the right way to show you everything we're doing, but we'll learn. Anyway, the fix itself went okay. We managed to replace the old carburettor with the new one. The kit was looks quite suitable. We did have a little problem with the pull start, and you see that we had to pull that apart and fix that as well. Not surprising, this mower's been sitting out in the backyard in the weather for a good couple of years, I'd say, and not surprising we had a few problems in it. Anyway, it's not a particularly expensive mower, so it's really just an example to show you how we go about fixing things. And hopefully it'll give you some inspiration to fix some of your own mowers if you find them. I always keep an eye out for the good quality second-hand mowers. I think they're worth repairing and giving a new life, and in many occasions they'll last a lot longer than some of the cheaper brand new ones. So I encourage you to get out there and try and fix your own mowers and things like that. So anyway, I hope it's useful or at least entertaining for you. And if so, please give it a thumbs up, and hopefully subscribe if you'd like to see some more videos. And if you've got any comments, please add them down below. Thank you for joining us.